Okie dokie, how's it going everybody? Goodday die here, and guys, we are back with some more Minecraft building. Good day, as promised. My channel is still here, surprisingly enough, but you know what? I'm actually happy about it. No, really, I am. Like, this is insane. Like, I have no idea how I survived that. Maybe my plan paid off. You know? Sure, okay. Yeah, maybe my plan to use the virtue signal, you know, freaking strategy against maybe worked. I don't even know what it's supposed to be called. Is it virtue signaling? I think. I don't know. Regardless, the plan possibly worked. It's a little too early to tell, but I'm still here. Anyways, so what am I doing, you guys may be asking yourselves? Well, doing something quite awesome right now. We're going to be doing the evolution of the Saladin class. And as far as I know, this is the final evolution, if you will. As far as I know, this is the final evolution of the Saladin class. As far as I know in Star Trek canon. And what is it, you may be asking yourselves? It is the Apollo class. Or Akula class. I don't know, it was a midweight destroyer back in the Federation-Klingon conflict. I believe it was... Yeah, I honestly have no idea. But, yeah, looks like using a virtue signal tactic against them worked. I'm surprised, actually. Well, regardless, I'm still here, and I'm still making videos. Hip hip hooray. And no, that wasn't like a sarcastic hip hip hooray, by the way, guys. Like, I am legit happy that I did not lose my job. So, yeah, I'm legit surprised that I'm still here. So, hey, why not? Anyway, so I just want to make sure, because they are roughly around the same size. So I just want to make sure that I got the... Yeah, I got it right. I want to make sure I got the height right and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Okay, so... Doesn't look too well refined. Now, whatever. We'll just go ahead and build up with what we got here. So I'm going to go ahead and go off by 2, actually. And the reason why it's so different is because up here there's supposed to be a torpedo roll bar, or the centerpiece for a torpedo roll bar to a Miranda class. Kind of, you know, standard for Federation ships around that time. But I guess not. Well, I mean, but I guess it's kind of hard to do it at this scale. Ah, whatever. Anyway, so I'm going to replace the 4 blocks here. And there we go. That looks about right. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the whole... Yep, nice little beefed up. So it's pretty much a beefed up it's solid in class, pretty much. Like, I wish I was making that up, but that's literally what it is. It's just a beefed up solid in class with some TMP-esque, you know, additions to it. I'm just going to go ahead and put some slabs here. Slabs there. There, easy fix. Actually, it doesn't look right. Or at least the bottom doesn't look like the top is okay. Yep, so the top is okay. There you go. So it just gives it a little bit of a... maybe it looks a little too... Hi, most indecisive Minecraft builder in the world, right here. Oh, we're just joined the stream. Welcome. Welcome to the idiocy that is building with Good Day, where I try to do my own builds and then I suck. Whatever. Now, yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna try and do that redesign of the Okinawa class scout ship that I was so fond of trying to build back in the day. Dracological Gaming. Yo, dude. What up, man? Anyways, so it's been a while. Now we almost getting started here. Let me see about this. Aha, there you are. So it's about 18 blocks long. So I'm gonna go ahead with the very small build. Now this one's going to be pretty difficult because I might have to upscale it a bit. Mostly because of the simple fact that it's literally only 2 blocks high. It's literally only 2 blocks high. Yeah. But 7 blocks long, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 blocks wide already. Actually, no, technically speaking, this is supposed to be smaller if that's the case. Yeah, because I literally just realized the nacelles extend outward from the saucer, so... Huh. Well, I didn't think I would actually need to do this, but I guess I need to do it. I'm playing Red Dead 2. Nice! Nice, man. Personally, even though I got into the Red Dead games, I never really got freaking Red Dead 2. At least when it was hot, anyways. Yeah. Literally the old-fashioned 2x2 square, which is literally just... Or 2x2 circle, which is literally a square with cut-off edges. And it's 5 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Yeah, so I definitely need to build this smaller. And I need to find some blue stained glass. Huh, that'll work. All right. All right. Perfect. Yeah, so anyways, real talk, fellas, even though I didn't exactly get into Red Dead 2, I've seen some gameplay of it, and it's pretty fun. It looks pretty dang fun. I'll go ahead and do that. Alright, now finally, and there you go, you got yourself literally 2 blocks high right there. And it's supposed to be about 18 blocks long, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, anyways, so I'm gonna have to build this up down the middle, but that's fine, because that's kind of the way it looks. I mean, there's a little bit of a deflector dish piece right here, but, or a secondary deflector right here, but that's going to be kind of weird to make out in Minecraft. Maybe just have something like that, have something like this. I don't know, throw me a bone here. Yep. And then there's some weird details right here. I'm going to go and smooth it out a bit. Uh, Alright, so think. Sure. So there you go. Yeah, this is getting a little weird, to say the least. Because now I need to place the nacelle pylons, which are pretty much that. I don't even know how to actually know pretty much that. Or this. I don't even know how to describe it. This is absolutely bizarre right here. Like, this is insane. I don't even think there's any visible freaking impulse drive for this thing. Unless if the details here are supposed to be the impulse drive. Oops. This is the details. Oh, mother friggin' Hubbard. Okay. This is the details there are supposed to be, you know, the impulse drive or something. That's pretty weird. So you know what? I'm just going to leave it without an impulse drive for now. And then see what happens. Yeah, that doesn't look right. Okay, so just leave it like that, and then we'll see what happens next. And that also... Yep, really interferes with the actual design, so... Yeah, looks like I'm going to have to get a little creative with this one. Actually, so we got 11 blocks here. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so maybe I should make this a little bit bigger. Maybe about... to there, around the 15 block point. Around the 15 block point. Not exactly a exact number. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Screw it. Ignore the silly man. He knows not what he tries to do. Let's just hope to God that it doesn't take out the other ship. Okay, there we go. It's been a while since I've needed to use something like that. Yeah, unless if somebody else can do this better than I can, I'm afraid that, yep, what we got here was a waste of time. deleted just like that. Yep, seriously, somebody post that ship to like some kind of Minecraft builders subreddit or something. See if someone can come up with that at 1/10 scale. Like, yeah, just look it up. It's the Okinawa class scout ship. It's from Memory Beta, and so it's not exactly a canon Star Trek vessel, but eh, whatever. Anyway, so there's another ship that I wanted to look up, and it's something that I built a lot of before, but never really got it right. Of course, it's a beta cannon ship. Okay, so this one is gonna be weird. Very weird. Supposedly, this thing is 14 blocks high, 35 wide, and 55 long. Um, 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 I don't even know anymore. This is just strange. Seriously, this thing is freaking huge. I thought Starfleet wasn't in the business of doing something like that. Okie dokie. So that happened. Seriously, like what the hell, man? Why did you have to make the beta canon stuff for Star Trek so freaking huge? Whatever. It's all good. There are some other things I could look at that could be pretty cool. Like seriously though, that's like freaking miniature Star Trek, not Star Trek, freaking mini Star Wars levels of, depth and stuff. Like I mean, come on, that's literally around the same length, well, give or take a couple hundred meters, of an Acclimator class assault cruiser. Like, like, I don't know the general size of most Star Wars vessels, like most people. Well, I mean, general size, obviously, 1,600 meters for a Star Destroyer, or 1.6 kilometers, or 19 kilometers for the Executor, all that good stuff, and hovering around the 1,300 to 1,500 meter range for the MC-80 type battle cruisers, but that's about it. But that's about it. Okay, actually, I swear, if the freaking new and improved MC-75 and or the Nebulon B is around the same size as the Proximia class battleship from Star Trek, then I think we just found there. We just found the equal. Okay, so that out of the way, we kind of sort of just got off track here. Although we're only 20 minutes into the video, so it wasn't a total waste. It wasn't a total waste. Actually, there's one thing that I could do. Star Trek Legacy Ultimate Universe mod, Ultimate Universe 2.2 V11 mod. I can look at the ships there and see what I can try. 25 years ago this November, freaking Star Trek Generations is turning 25. Huh, interesting. Man, that movie was on last night. That, and along with Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, let's just say they were some of my favorite childhood movies. Now I'll let you guys decide how sad that statement is. But anyways, so going in for a second. Well, it really doesn't matter. I'm not exactly playing a game. I'm just trying to go into the fleet assembly area. Broskies, what's up, my man? All right, now we're talking. We can. Yep, I'm trying to do some makeshift designs for the survival world that I can do for later tonight. Yeah, also the torpedo roll bar is supposed to be somewhere right here, but obviously it's kind of, stupid the way that it's set up. Am I sick? Oh, no. No. I just woke up with a really weird throat thing. So, no, I ain't sick. I just actually may have something to do with the fact that the fan was blowing on me, and my room is pretty dusty. I go through here with some dust, some dusters. Whew. But don't worry, I'm doing 100. I'm 100%. I just got to figure out what I'm doing here for the main meat of the episode. That's it. I know what I'm doing. Need to go to work. Sorry, no problem. No problem. No problem. Just glad you were able to stop by and take a look at what I've been able to do here on console. Yeah. Now you know why I've had so much trouble adding stuff to the survival world. I have too much stuff here. And that's just in this little corner dedicated to sci-fi builds. There's more in the distance. Alright, just need to find... Right, still need to find the... Okie dokie, so apparently everything that happens in the game is beta canon. Well, crap. Alright. Yeah, maybe not. Ah, crap. Okay. Alright, think. Good God, what am I gonna try and do? Alright, I know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna get rid of that block there. I'm gonna try and do something pretty custom over here. This is all gonna be in the head. So whatever happens, I don't need to blame any builder, creator, whatever. So whatever happens from this point in, it's all gonna be me. So we already got ourselves some orbital platforms. Not bad, not bad. Awesome. Now, let's go ahead and get this finished. I'm thinking of a nice Star Trek inspired ship, but it's not Star Trek related. That's what I'm thinking of right now. Something Star Trek-esque. Oh, Shepard. Um, well, guys, if my internet goes kaput, it was nice building for you guys. I'll make it slightly bigger because, you know, these vehicles outside of the freaking, you know, Daedalus class medical frigate I have in the dry dock right here, or starport, I should say. Everything you see here is all from the Goodday verse. Well, the exception of this is more loosely inspired off the Viper Mark 6 or Viper Mark 2 from Battlestar Galactica, but maybe with a few updates it could probably be considered a Goodday verse ship. Probably. I don't know. Yep. I have no clue whatsoever, but don't worry about it, guys. I'll be able to figure something out. I was just going to go ahead and build upwards like I've been doing, and... Oops. You know, I aim to please in life, but my idiocy in all this is kind of making that pretty difficult. Whatever. It's a minor setback. Just like in my survival series, it's a minor setback, but I can get going on this thing pretty easily. Alright, and keep in mind this is all like 1/10 scale and stuff, so it's not actual ship scale. Well, with the exception of the fighter craft and the drop ship kind of thing. Yeah, with the exception of those, everything here is 1/10 scale. So these are like massive star cruisers and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Even the space stations, they're pretty massive as well. Or more like orbital platforms, but you guys get the point. It's like a Borderlands meets Halo kind of thing. Anyways, so going by a no, that's too big, very big. We'll go with something kind of unique on this one. We're gonna do a 6x6 circle, so it's basically just this. Pretty unique to say the least. Again, minor setback, but it's alright. And to add on top of the possible internet going out, my controller battery is low. Well, finish the saucer section, then I'm gonna... There you go. Finish the outline, plug this in. That way I don't need to panic. Alright. Alright, let's continue. Let's continue. Awesome. And a simple 6x6 circle like so. Looks pretty weird, but it's kind of unique when you think about it. Then I'm going to come to the back here, or whichever side you want the back and stuff, because, you know, it's pretty basic. Pretty basic in all retrospect. Right. Throw on some engines. Actually, wait. Hold the phone. No, no, no. We're not going with red engines like the impulse drive of a, you know, Star Trek ship. We're going for this kind of stuff right here. Alright, fine. I guess I need to get the item frame manually. That's fine. That's a painting. Yep, ignore the idiocy. That's all I say. Okay. Now. See? Somewhat of a Star Trek inspired ship, but in the meantime, oops. There we go. Actually, yeah, I think this means I should probably build this out by 3 instead of 2, so... Alright. Now. Build this up. We're just starting off with the main engines and stuff. There we go. Not bad. Good. Did I do anything else with this build? I mean, no? Oh, well, that makes sense. It's more built into the ship instead of a huge engine module. Or maybe... Nah. We'll go ahead and do that whole, Oops. Actually, what looks better? Honestly, that looks better. I am actually kind of surprised to say that because, well, obviously, this... Huh. Actually, yeah, I am legit surprised to say that because that was pretty simple. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot about one thing. It extends outwards. Not with nacelles, but we'll get to those later. A little bit of a roll bar right here. Kinda. Or it could be a command module. I don't know. Actually, we'll just leave it blank like that for now. Excuse me. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and put 2 slabs here for now. I know this is pretty, like, actually, no, I can't even say, this is pretty indecisive of me when it comes to how stupid everything is, but yeah, this is pretty dumb. How I'm trying to go about things and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because this is just weird. Because, you would think since it's my cinematic universe, you know, it wouldn't be. It would be kind of self explanatory with my creative vision and stuff, right? You'd be right to a certain extent. That's all I'm gonna say. Basically, even geniuses like myself sometimes have creator blocks. Yep, so it's clearly Star Trek inspired, but it isn't. It just has just enough similarities to differentiate itself from its other nerd counterpart. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. So we got ourselves a nice little combat chassis here, so to speak. We'll go ahead and build up the engine modules a bit more just to give it a little bit more flair. We'll replace the stair with a block, and then we'll go ahead and have the stair on the outside like so. There we go. Actually, this works out just perfectly because the whole fact that I can have a slab there, actually, and slabs going across the top like so. And there you go. You got your little roll bar right here for the torpedo bay. Kinda. It's weird, but eh. And you see, despite my creator's block, I somehow always find a way to overcome it. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and keep on building this thing up, actually, because this is pretty dang cool so far. Instead of having a... Here, we'll have an upside... regular stair instead of an upside down stair. Go, and a booyah. And we'll go ahead and have like some makeshift nacelle or something right here. Or mini nacelle, I don't even know. It's just above the main engines, of course. So of course I need to actually, yeah, why don't I? Hold on. Yeah, just go ahead and my idiocy can stop taking over. There you go. And there you go. There we go. Now that's much better. We got ourselves a nice little pylon sort of thing going on here. Just a cute little pylon right here. And Looks a little stupid, to say the least. There we go. Now finally this is the beginning of the end. Right here, boys. Right here. So, nice little build. Kind of cheap. I could probably build this out of cobblestone. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have one here, and one there, and then 2 going back. All right, not bad, not bad. Here we'll maybe go about 2 blocks over, just because for style points. And then for more style points, we'll go ahead and go with a upside down stair and perfect. And two trapdoors here. I have no idea what I'm going to do with the trapdoor situation if this is going to be on the survival world tonight, but well, it works out in the end because I got plenty of wood, so I could probably use wood trapdoors instead of iron. I got enough blue stained glass to make some kind of glass pane and stuff, so there you have it. So you got yourself a ship from the Goodday verse. Not bad, if I do say so myself. I mean, granted, I know I'm just giving myself a pat on the back here for one of my own creative designs that's slightly inspired by pop culture, of course. I mean, look at this. It's a freaking acclimator cruiser with the twin bridges of a Venator. I mean, come on. I mean, seriously. I mean, come on. And it has a giant hangar bay on the bottom that I can use to carry freighters. Okay, I don't care what people say about that. That's actually pretty genius, if I do say so myself. Actually, it wasn't that genius when the MC-75 had it in Rogue One, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Here. Got ourselves a nice little packed down battle cruiser right here. Oops. Almost forgot about yep, right there. Nice little packed down battle cruiser. A pocket cruiser, if you will. So I'm guessing so total it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So about 13. So about 12 to 13 blocks wide. It's about one. That's already 1,300 meters already. Damn. All right. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So it'll be about 230 meters in diameter. So not bad for a battle cruiser. Not bad. Now, 1, 2, literally 3 to 4 blocks high. So, dang, it really is a packed down battle cruiser. This, on the other hand, yeah, hard to believe the other star cruisers that we have over here practically dwarf them. Dwarf that battle cruiser right there. Or does it have to be a battle cruiser? I don't know. Now I'm just thinking of the fact that maybe it could be like I don't know, some kind of scout ship or something. Well, wait a minute. Technically, this thing is supposed to be both a scout ship and a repair ship, so honestly, who knows at this point? Wait, so, ooh. Perhaps I could do one more ship and it's going to be similar to that and that. A factory ship. Yeah, you guys heard right. It's similar to the one in Star Wars, but it's not going to... But it's not going to be the one from Star Wars. It's not going to be the Arc Hammer. or anything like that. It's going to be completely different, with the exception of a few areas will be inspired by the arc hammer because, you know, it's probably the only way I can get the lava and stuff. So let's get started. We're going to go ahead and build off from here. Actually, no, we'll go ahead and go more inwards with the sci-fi elements. Start building upwards. That's probably a little too high. I'm going to try and do a layer by layer kind of tutorial kind of thing on this one. Or kind of a layer by layer thing. It's not exactly going to be a full on tutorial because, you know, I have no idea what the frick the scaling is going to be for this. So, honestly, I'm just going off of instinct. And I might actually go silent like I just did there because I need to concentrate for obvious reasons, but it's alright. So this is going to be more like the bottom of the ship. There's 2 solid blocks there. And solid blocks there. Alright. And I guess for simplicity's sake, I'll just go ahead and fill all this in. I'm going to go up. Yeah, this is probably going to consume a lot of resources in the survival world, so I might not build this thing there. Well, I also do have some plans for the survival world, which will become pretty evident once the Goodday verse is revealed, or the Goodday mythos. So this is clearly going to be the front of the ship. And keep in mind, this is all like 1/10 scale, so this is far from people size and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Great. It's nice we're all on the same wavelength. There you go. And it's gonna be. Yeah, this looks like a poor man's Nebulon B from Star Wars. I know that for a fact, but don't worry about it, guys. It's going to be pretty dang different, if you ask me. Sure, it seems like we got the buildings for a little neck or spinal section and stuff like you would see on the Nebulon B from Star Wars. Granted, I'm not going to deny it. It does look similar. But there's going to be a lot more differences than similarities. Just you guys wait and see. Yep, just you guys wait and see. Yeah, honestly, I'm just pulling things out of my ass at this point because I'm trying to make it not look like anything from any recognizable property or anything, but at the same time, it's looking like one of those stupid bombers that they had in freaking Last Jedi or something. Yeah, even right down to the hollowed out center of the like direct center of the vessel, even with the hollowed out section of it. Good God Almighty. Why am I taking design cues from that movie? Which I'm not even trying to. That's the problem. There you go. You see, now it looks different. Thank you. Thank you, smarts. Good job. All right. Oh. Actually, yeah, I just realized, considering that the everything industrial has a little bit of a stone bricks vibe to it. And these aren't engines, mind you guys. It's something slightly more unique. Oh, we'll just call it unique. For this one, we're going to need some the brick fences for this one as well. Actually, nah. And what you have here, a fuel tank. Granted, at one, actually, yeah, 1/5 scale, or 1/10 scale. Yep, this thing is about 50 meters high. And to give you guys a prime example of it, I'll just go and try and build something up of what it would look like on the ground. So, 5 blocks high. Yep, this is what it would look like on the ground. Obviously, it's kind of hard to tell because of the whole, it's being carried by freaking, yeah. Yeah, so it is kind of hard to tell when I'm building it out like this, but it's okay. Wait, did I get the... I got it wrong. I just ignore the silly man. It's 6 blocks high, not 5 blocks high. Yeah, but still, that's a pretty big freaking, you know, step up right there. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so now I'm going to build it 2 blocks forward. Or 3 blocks forward. Oh boy. Okay, so yeah, we got ourselves basically not just a not just a simple ship. That's the basic rendition of a factory ship. But it also just so happens to be something with swept wings, and on the end of the wings are fuel tanks. Yep, you see? Nothing too fancy. It's just, it's all that. So right around here, I'm just going to go ahead and do something kind of similar to what I did here, except it's going to be, built up, obviously. and it's carrying more fuel tanks. Yeah, you would think with all these fuel tanks exposed, it'd be a very tempting target for, space pirates. You'd be correct. So it's not exactly the most reliable ship to actually have like a ready like a ready like a ready-made factory or something. I don't know what to call it. A prefabricated factory, I think. I don't know. But yep, 6 blocks. Yep. So for all intents and purposes, this is pretty much a space tanker. All right. And I don't know, maybe in the Good Day verse, there's like a super light, like some kind of super light element that these fuel tanks are made out of, but it's stronger than steel or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to make it feasible for this thing to move under an atmosphere. Either that or the either, either that or the fuel tanks detach like pods. That's it. They have their own hover boosters. They detach like pods, but then they're I don't know, controlled by some kind of remote control, like drone station of some kind, and then they land right where the connection point is. But under the atmosphere, they use those same boosters to stay attached to the ship. Okay, that's genius. I don't care how implausible that is, but that is genius. Yep, I don't care how implausible that is. That's genius. Anyways, so now it's time to build the engines for this thing. Alright, so I'm going to build something up like this. Yeah, but it's not exactly what you would think. Right, there we go. Awesome. Now, very simple details, as spare no expense when it comes. I spare no expense when it comes to details, but you know, you gotta at least try to make it look pretty. Right, there we go. Awesome. So now we got ourselves the makings for the engine pods. Now, making the first of the engine pods right here. A minor mistake, but but we managed. And a little bit of a double slab in the back here. Yep, just because. And finally, what we had before. But now, I don't know what to choose. Whether or not I should, I don't know whether or not I should choose the, you know what, screw it. I'll just go ahead and use cyan stained glass instead of glass panes. And there you go. Alright then, so you got yourself a weird ass looking, I don't even know what to call it. This is just weird on so many levels. In true Star Wars fashion, you got yourself something weird there, probably a command deck. Yeah, I know I wasn't trying to do anything Star Wars related with this, but I mean, come on. Apparently an exposed command deck is the way to go when you're building something like one of these ships. So there you have it. And what is this for? Well, something that's merely a catalyst. If this works, I have no idea what the physics are in Minecraft for this one. But if this works, it's going to be interesting. Because we got blue ice right here. Yep, essentially this whole freaking rig is one massive fusion reactor. Why would anyone think it would be a good idea to do something like this? Oh, I have no idea. Seriously. Well, that's why these things don't typically get called into battle. Because this crazy looking contraption this abso-friggin-lutely crazy contraption right here just gets hit hard. Because you got some bull crap like that exposing what's actually being done there. Like legit, this really, well, I don't even know what to call it because this is just so crazy dumb. You know what? Actually, for the Good Day verse, this works out pretty well. Yeah, I know it just seems like I just changed my decision on a whim, like someone's pointing a gun at my head, but in all honesty, this doesn't really seem half bad. Because, I mean, look at this. What you got here is just a basic industrial ship. Similar to what that ship was down here, with its role of being a support ship, like a repair vessel of some kind. This thing actually hauls cargo around. So it's a massive cargo freighter, pretty much. And essentially, that's pretty much what I was going for. Well, I just want to do a few extra details here because, you know, it's all supposed to be solid and stuff. I like that. It's a simple... Not bad. Not bad at all. Sweet. So you got a big-ass engine, big-ass engines back there. So, yeah, you got yourself a factory ship. Honestly, this looks like the Nebulon B2B, or Nebulon B2 or something. Minus the forked secondary hull that sticks down from the forward end of the vessel. But I don't know. I don't know, fellas. What do you guys think? Because honestly, I think this looks bizarre, but it looks original. Yeah, as surprising as that sounds, it's bizarre, but it's original. Like, just add a few more touches like that, and then boom, you got yourself your own ship. And yeah, to be fair, it is a little excessive for a cargo vessel. But then again, the first cargo vessel that I made, which is down here, also it's the same model that's in the hangar bay of the assault cruiser right here. Yeah, this one's supposed to be a versatile craft that's not only a cargo vessel, but it could also be retrofitted for civilian transport. You heard right. A civilian transport that pretty much has the size and dimensions that are on par with a CR-90. And it's fitted for passengers, like a city or a public transportation bus. Yeah, or as I like to call it, or as I used to call it when I was a young kid, a city bus. Or are they still called city buses, or just called public transit by most people? I don't know. But yeah, think about it. Literally a public transit vehicle that's at least the size of a football field. Yeah, that's pretty big. Or, yeah, pretty big and probably a little excessive for a civilian transport, but, it works. It works. Anyways, so, yeah, I can't believe I'm saying this, but this legitimately works out for the best. I mean, it looks original in all the right ways, and it looks just creatively dumb in all the right ways as well. Because, I mean, come on, it's my own sci-fi universe. There's got to be a little bit of, there's got to be a little bit of suspension of disbelief and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because you got yourself a nice little ship right there. And it's a utility ship, so it's not meant to go into battle or anything, so that's pretty unique. And what do you know? I managed to get a whole bunch of things done within an hour. We built an Akula class, tried doing an Okinawa class scout ship. That failed spectacularly, but I still went on. Then I went over here, and then I ended up doing some stuff with my little Goodday verse over here, or Goodday space program. I don't even know. I don't even know what to call it anymore, because at this point in time, it's the Goodday space program, sure, but the stuff here is so original. Well, most of it is a little original, but original to the point to where I could use it in my cinematic universe. Anyway, so yeah, whatever. I guess maybe the next few building of Good Days will be mostly centered around, well, what I could build for my cinematic universe and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just kick back and say, oh, screw it, just have fun. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, that being said, fellas, I'm going to leave this episode here because I got places to go and people to meet today. So, that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment what you guys want me to play next. And hit subscribe to become a member of the crew today. And, guys, I just just thought of one little thing. A very crazy little fact. You know what? Yep. Crazy little fact is that I might not be able to do a continuation with this series if I end up getting my channel exposed and stuff, or yeah, quote unquote exposed by the media. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? That's a risk I was willing to take as soon as I uploaded that stream that I did yesterday. Anyways, that being said, fellas, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.